What's up, y'all? DPD19 back again with another video. We got a couple videos gonna try to bulk do today, and you guys will see them spread out a little bit. Got some cards back from PSA right over here, and we got some cards that weren't graded, and the not graded pile, most of them I expected not to get graded. One of them I kind of expected, but it's the stupidest fucking reason. So let's show you that pile first. So we've got the Game Castle Earth Aura. I don't get why they don't fucking grade it. They grade the other ones. The Indie promo took a couple tries for me to get graded through. This one just, they won't grade it for some goddamn reason. Like maybe because on the PSA's screenshot of the first one graded, it was Argos or Windy City. I don't remember. But I don't know. It's annoying. They will not grade for now at the minimum. It could be forever. The unreleased tower promos, I tried. I put them word for word, the exact same as Flame, Dark, Earth, and didn't go through. I know people before me, probably a month before, tried submitting them and said that they were unreleased. Fucking don't know if that fucked it up for everyone. Don't know if that fucked it up for my submission. I have no idea if they put a label in their system like, hey, this specific card we're not going to grade, it's not released. I doubt that, but anything's possible. So any of the tower stuff they will not grade for now and probably indefinitely. But the thing is, once one gets through, you're good for it. Like say this one ended up like sliding through and they graded it, then anyone can submit one, but one of them needs to go through first. And maybe if one goes through, then the other ones like Spirit Tower Begins will be able to go through. I don't know. We'll see. Andy's Chaos Crystal, another one they will not grade. No specific info. I might try these also with CGC. So we'll see. I like the CGC slabs. I don't like it for PC, but I might have to go that route for these. And then these are the rest of the Earth Auras. And these were at 15 bucks a card. Now PSA's $20 a card, and I'm not submitting these at $20 a card because that'd be extremely stupid on my part. All right, let's go through this one. This was a banger submission, one that you're probably used to seeing of mine, just because I was very particular and anal about a lot of things. So let's go over them real quick. And we got a PSA 9. This one annoyed me the most because I'm like, this is a 10. I wouldn't have submitted this card if it wasn't a 10. And they gave me a 9. It is what it is with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I knew next to MetaZoo, they probably would have a better chance of giving it a 9 versus a 10. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. And that stuff is on the case, not the card. Just a heads up. So we're going to do 9 and 10 pile. We've got Seafood Barbecue, PSA 10, needed for the master set of PSA 10s for Playtester Hollows. So this is one I can knock off the board. It is a 5 per spellbook, but it is hard to find in good condition. And the Wilderness Hollows, in my opinion, are the best conditioned hollows for playtesters compared to like UFO and Seance. Seance, it's weird. The orbs for Seance are usually off center. The sigils for fucking for Wilderness are usually off center. It's weird as hell how that works. They are a pain in the ass to grade. We got ourselves the Pink Mess of Creek Lagoon. And I'm going to be honest, left to right, it's 60-40 on the top, like top left to top right. Bottom's a little, like bottom's good, top left to right, it's look a little thick. It looks like 60-40. But PSA changed to 55-45, right? Like I tell people all the time, you're not going to change stuff that most of your graders were doing for years. It's not going to change overnight. Or people that came in and changed their thought process of 55-45 or 60-40. It's not going to change that fast or at all for a lot of graders. Some of them might be strict on it, especially the new ones, but it's still over eyesight. This one's a banger. Native stamped Uktena, PSA 10. That's staying in the PC. Some of these will be for sale, like the Red Eyes will be for sale, and then that's it for now. I think about half these cards will be for sale, and I'll try to let y'all know which ones are. PSA 10, Uktena. This is one of the biggest hits that you can get. Number 3, in my opinion. PSA and Wendigo are the biggest, but sadly, I was never able to pull one. And we got a second attempt at a Prison War, PSA 9. That print line right there, down the middle, I knew it wasn't going to 10, but I said, fuck it, maybe the grader's blind, maybe the grader got laid the night before, best sex of his life, I don't know. But no, still got a 9, didn't oversee that print line. Print line wasn't an oversight. That's kind of what I want to say. English David is apparently hard. We got Snollygoster, PSA 10. Very nice. It is also 1 per spellbook. Anything 1 per spellbook is 1 of 35. So this Pink Mesa Creek Lagoon was a 1 per spellbook. So that one's 1 out of 35. So it's Snolly. So it's really good to get these in the PC and the 10. Because those are not the easiest to come by. And by the way, the Prism will be for sale. And we got a Water Warrior PSA 8. Fuck these promos. Excuse me. It was a little scratched up, and I did take a risk. But they did not oversight. Geez, I'm just going to stop using that word. They didn't look past the scratches. These are notoriously scratched. And even 10s I've seen are scratched. So I'm like, all right, well, just might as well play the lottery. We didn't win this time. But so that will be for sale. And then we've got a Negafook. And how to actually pronounce it, Nagafook. You say it too fast, and you can get yourself into trouble. But native stamp PSA 10, just because of that lore and like some of the jokes with like my friends pulling it, I'm going to keep it. And it's pretty cool. I like it. Then we've got, finally, we can complete the PSA 10 Black Friday set. Let's fucking go. Because we got a PSA 10 Sam Sinclair. Why is it every time my dog wants to leave the room when I'm making a video? This is the second straight video. This goddamn dog wants to leave the room. She doesn't know what she wants. And then she's going to come back in a minute and then not want to leave. Ugh. I'm not fucking redoing the video. Ask me if I care. No, I don't. You're going to see it. And I could edit, but yeah, no thanks. So Sam Sinclair, PSA 10 Black Friday. I might do a small video just showing off like a complete 10 set. The first and only 10 set, I believe. But yeah, I'm ecstatic for that. So that's in the PC. We got a Grays PSA 10 Revive. My dog comes back not even a minute later. She just wanted to browse the kitchen for 30 goddamn seconds. Oh, God. It's a good thing I do this for fun. Grays PSA 10. Nice card from Revive. That one is a 10, and it will be for sale. And then so will this card. Sam Sinclair. This one got a 9. So, got print lines down the middle. So, expected. I just decided to grade it because it's one of those things where I didn't want to sell at the time because it's still a decently rare and harder to find card. It's just once people start seeing more of them, I'm like, yeah, I might as well just grade it, let it wait, and see what happens. Whether it goes up or down, didn't matter to me. We got a Wampus Cat 2 per spellbook, so that means there's 70 in existence, and we got a PSA 10, so that's another one we get to add to the PC. And another hard one to find. Turbocharge, let's go, baby. PSA 10 Playtester, another one I could knock off the list. I'm getting to the point where UFO might be the one I'm missing the most of. And those are hard condition cards. They usually have scratches or some issues. We got Chibi Wendigo, non-hollow, native stamped, very nice. The non-hollows are stupid hard to get into 10 because of the warping and cupping that happens from the packs, as well as like whitening on the edges. And the, well, not edges, the corners. So, very, very nice to get that into 10. And just the flattening alone is a pain in the neck. All right, then we got a Jewel of Uktena, PSA 10, spoiler stamped. Spoiler native stamped. Let's go. That'll go with the Uktena, and that will be for the PC. The Chibi Wendigo will be for sale. This one's going straight to the PC. We got MetaZoo Influencer Metal. Very nice. Got these from one of the growth streams like, what, 6 months ago when I was buying from them. Was it 6 months ago? Damn it, time really flies by. It's probably 5 or 6 months ago. So finally ended up grading it. Actually, I didn't. It's not finally ended up grading. This took me fucking 3+ months to get to me. I sent it off in like January, February, and it's June. So this one took a while. The one I submitted like a month and a half later got to me before this sub. So definitely was surprised with that. But is what it is. It happens. Golden Bear PSA 10. Finally got that in a 10. Fucking this card is not easy to find in a 10. Not easy to find in good condition. Like 9. It's usually, if I remember correctly, like a corner issue. So finding this one, getting a 10. Let's go. Get to knock that off the list. And this one will be for sale. Sam Sinclair PSA 10 Black Friday. Very, very nice. Nice looking card. So I graded 3, got 2 10s and a 9. You play the average game. You sometimes win, you sometimes lose. In my case, definitely won this time. We got the New York City Rat King. Everyone's favorite $20 single on GWOAT. I don't even know if they even run them still, or if they're $20, if they're $10. I have no idea. But I know everyone was up in arms when they started seeing these in mass amounts. I think Cryptic Keeper bought, what, 100, 200? I remember seeing in his video. Something like that. So hopefully he paid like 10 bucks a piece, 15 bucks, 20, whatever it was. We got a Rainmaking spoiler stamped PSA 10. This one also will be for sale. Cool card, but I can't keep everything. I gotta sell some stuff. This one pissed me off. This is a Jin from Native, and it is Native spoiler stamped, but as you can see, there's an issue. There's no spoiler pack statement. So I'm gonna have to resubmit this. Not resubmit, but submit it to them through a is it a claim? I don't remember how it is, but through their customer support, and just fill out the ticket, and then I'll probably get an answer in a day or two, and more than likely they'll just send me the label, tell me to ship it off, and they'll fix it. And they're usually really good about that. If a case even gets chipped, they're great about that. So always quick responses with stuff like that from them. So it's PC anyway, so it's not a big deal. Some people would be like up in arms, like, I don't care, it's in the PC. If I was selling it, I'd be a little pissed off, but it is what it is. Shit happens. We got Ayuta War Twins PSA 10 from Native. Ooh, look at that. Another Native 19, excuse me. And my, oh my, that's a sick one. Very nice. I hope the one that I sent to Gnome gets a good grade, a 9 or a 10. I think I told him it was near mint. It should get 9 or 10. I don't remember. But I had an extra one, so I sold that one to him. And I think I have one on eBay. So if y'all need a raw one, go snag that up. And we got Jazo's favorite, everyone's favorite actually, Rainbow Crow. I doubt Jazo from Whatnot watches my videos, but if he is, there's your favorite, buddy. Oh man, I'm not the biggest fan of this card either. The colors pop and it looks like solid, but pulling it from Native is not the best feeling. It's really not. Another 10 there. And then the last two cards, we've got a Vados Fusion Aura from Native Spoiler. And we've got the Frozen Cairn Fusion Aura. As y'all know, the reason I stopped getting these packs and buying from GWOAT was because they gave mine to another person. And that person was ironically a good friend of mine. And I just told him to keep it because I was just mentally done and I didn't want to go back from my statements and just be like, oh, I'm gonna buy again. Like, no, I needed to stop buying. And honestly, the guy deserves the card over me. And I even said afterwards, like, hey, yeah, this is what happened. You know, still gonna stick by what I said. Not gonna be going there and buying. If I do hear about a Prism Aura pack, though, a partner pack, might have to change my mind. I'm just curious what that is. I don't know if y'all know what it is, but from the bankruptcy statement, there's a partner Prism Aura pack, 34 of them, I think it is. I think it said on the sheet. And yeah, I'm very curious as to what that is, and that's something I would like just to have sealed and even grade it. If any company would grade it, that'd be just cool to have. But Lord knows if that would come out, if that was stolen before the sale. I have no idea. As far as I know, like all the ambassador promos, those haven't seen the light of day through GWOAT, as far as I know. I mean, they could have, and I didn't know it because I'm not really watching them. But I don't know. Y'all let me in the comments actually below if they've found any of them. And if not, I mean, where the hell they go? Because it was like 1,000 of each, so they couldn't have gone too far. But, alright, y'all, I'm blabbering now. I went from the PSA return to just talk about random shit. So, that's kind of how these videos go. So, that's why some of y'all watch me for some reason. I don't know why, blabbering and shit. Alright, y'all, that'll be it. I will catch y'all later in the next one. Peace.